everybody, and welcome back to another video. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. I know I've been off and on of YouTube for a while now. It's been really hectic, but I'm really excited about today because today I'm doing my first ever review. Arteza sent me some watercolor paper and some watercolors for me to do a review on for you guys. I was really impressed with this stuff, guys. Like, you'll hear more about it later, but holy crap. So as you can see here, I have their watercolor pad, which is to the left. It's 32 sheets. They actually sent me 2 of these, which was really cool. And then I have a 24 pack of the watercolors. These are tube watercolors, and they're super pigmented. Also, I included my personal watercolor set, which is the Winsor & Newton travel set, just so you guys could see the difference between what I normally use and what they sent me. It's a pretty big difference, and I was really excited to try it out because I actually don't own any watercolors that are tubes because they're kind of more expensive usually. But anyway, let's just get into the review. Here we go! So at the beginning of this video, I am filming my drawing process, and I don't normally do this because it tends to take up a lot of space in a video, so it's not my favorite thing to do. I'd rather just jump right into the color. But the reason I'm doing this is because I wanted to explain to you guys why it's taken me so long to get this video out. I've actually had these products for like 2 or 3 weeks now, and the reason it took me so long to do the video was partially because I was moving, but mostly because I was scared. When you take time off, you just get out of whack, and it's really difficult to get back into the habit of something, and I spent a whole year creating this habit of YouTube, and it just kind of fell apart. So I wanted to include this time of me drawing this girl because it's kind of my cop-out. I decided that I was putting too much pressure on myself to draw something absolutely fabulous for you guys. And so I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna have fun with it. I'm just gonna draw something that I know that I can do mindlessly and have fun with, and just kind of show you guys what this product is, because that's the point of this video, is to show you what I think about these products. Alright, so in this video I'm only using a very small color palette because there's so many to choose from, and I decided to go with these pastel-y colors. So I have a rose red, a purple, a cobalt blue, and some white, obviously. And then I think at one point I add a little bit of orange because I need to do her skin tone. So guys, watch this. Holy crap, I was blown away by how pigmented these colors are. Like, my Winsor & Newton palette is pretty pigmented, but I can't get colors like this, these beautiful pastel-y colors. It's just not possible with the paints that I have, and I was just so shocked, and adding the white to it made it a little thicker, which was kind of shocking, more like a gouache, but at the same time still retaining that watercolor quality. Overall, I was already super impressed. So let's just get into the video. I decided to go with pink hair and some purples and red pops, and mostly because they're some of my favorite colors. And it's also spring. I knew I definitely wanted to include a sort of like spring element into this, so that's why I decided to go with these colors as well. But mostly because they're my favorite, let's be honest here. So back into the product, I used their cold press watercolor paper, which is 140 pounds, 300 GM. And I was pretty impressed with it. I don't know if you guys have ever used any kind of like Strathmore watercolor paper, about the same weight. It holds up about as well. It kind of warps a little bit with water, but it still retains its shape. It doesn't get super crazy. The one thing that I had to say about this paper is that the texture was really weird. Most watercolor papers have a very organic texture, and this paper had lines. And you'll see a close-up later through the video where you can kind of see this texture that I'm talking about. It didn't break it for me, like it's not like, oh my gosh, I can't use this paper, it has this line texture. But I feel like if I were doing final pieces, I probably wouldn't use this paper for it. I just personally prefer more organic textures for my paper. So that was the only thing that really bothered me about the paper. The watercolors looked amazing on it. And now getting into the watercolors, which I know you can see, it's on the screen right in front of you. Holy crap, oh my goodness. These watercolors are so pigmented, they are so smooth. I had absolutely no problems with gradiating or mixing the colors. I ran out halfway through when I was doing her hair, and I still managed to get the same color on both sides. That is impressive. I also decided to challenge myself by lining this whole piece in watercolor, so that red color is actually the rose red that I used for her lips. I was so impressed. Everything looks so beautiful. This whole piece looks so cohesive. So this about finishes up the video. So I do want to let you guys know that I'm actually a part of the Arteza affiliate program now, which they offered to me. So I'm going to include an affiliate link below, which means if you click on it and you purchase something from Arteza, I do get a small commission from that. I believe if you go on their website, the watercolors and the watercolor paper are about $15 each. That's nothing for how much you get, especially the watercolors. The paper, like I said, is up to you regarding the texture, but oh my goodness, the watercolors really just blew me away. Thank you guys so much for stopping by for this review, and I hopefully will see you next week. Bye!